that our children that we conceive through this union would not that divorce or being a split family will be foreign to them. And that's big because as Black people, that's like second nature.
Let me go ahead without further ado. Let me play this video. I'll get into the video real quick. 1 second. Sure, audio. There we go. Okay, it looks like. Okay. I want to make sure that they can see all of us on here.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, y'all see that screen? We good?
Yes.
All right, I'm about to play. Here we go.
The foundations of that is biological mother, biological father, and then the extension of that. And this is what we have in our household with my son and my daughter, and aunties and grandmas, and it's a lot of festivities over here, And so I think if we know then that 75% of men ages 15 and up have kids and are going to have kids at some point in their life, I think where the red pill becomes counterintuitive is when we say we believe in a nuclear family, we believe in traditional values, we believe in one man, one woman, monogamy, or some do, maybe some disagree on that. And then the environment that is created kind of breeds this hostility towards women. Sometimes is accurate, sometimes it's exaggerated and it's selection biased. And it ultimately, with stuff like spinning plates and go run up your notch count and all that stuff, it helps men not to become the type of man that could be a functional, stable, competent priest, provider, protector of their home. Instead, they kind of go out and do all the goofiness we see on the Fresh and Fits. Okay. And so I believe that's where Rollo is coming, not Rollo's, that's where I'm coming from. That's where Hafiz is coming from, is like, hey, if ultimately we're talking about men and what is optimal and best for men, then we should be wanting to reestablish the nuclear family. We should be wanting to decrease how many kids are had out of wedlock, and that's across the board, white, black, all types of kids are being born out of wedlock, right? That is where I believe we should be stirring men. And the red pill will say, well, we don't do prescriptions, we're a praxology, so on and so forth. And so I think that is, and so the information is like, how do we give the most accurate, reasonable picture of what healthy, stable families are?
Yeah, I don't think many people at all disagree that nuclear families are good things, or that women necessarily are not, great things, or relationships. The issue is, it's not the nuclear family. So I hear you talking about the nuclear family, but I don't think the nuclear family has ever been the problem.
Okay.
It's the environment in which the nuclear family exists. And that environment in which the nuclear family exists is a legal framework that is detrimental to one of the members of that nuclear family.
Okay.
So it's one thing to say, oh, well, nuclear families are so important, but we need to make a distinction that nuclear families are not productive in all environments. If you take a mother and a father and a child and put them, in the ocean under, 1,000 feet of water, they're going to die. Why? Because it's the wrong environment.
Okay.
If you take a nuclear family and put them on the moon with no spacesuits, what's going to happen? The nuclear family is going to get destroyed. Why? Because it's the wrong environment. A lot of the red pill people are saying there's nothing wrong with the nuclear family, but look at the legal framework that is the environment.
Okay.
That legal framework incentivizes behavior, which is not healthy, right? And
I'm gonna pause there for a minute, and I'm gonna see y'all why, because let me stop sharing this for a minute.
Yeah, so far, that I would disagree with. So far,
Yeah,
it's pretty. I mean, on both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I really wanted to pause. I wanted to ask you too, just in your situation, and I love it that, like I said, that you came on and y'all, started courting or got married when your children were 3 and 6 or whatever. And so, Steka, I just want to ask you, how important was it to you to kind of get back to restoring some semblance of a nuclear family? Was that like dire need, or was it just, hey, it happened when it happened? or was that like a pressing issue and you're like, I need my boys to have like a good mama, so to speak? Like, was
Yeah.
that
Yeah, it was. And it was a conversation that we had when we first started talking and dating. And it was one of those non-negotiables. I knew that when she accepted my sons, that it wouldn't be a problem of us having our own, because it was already a package deal that she was willing to accept. She had no children of her own, but she was willing to accept mine and was willing to have a relationship with me going forward. So I wanted to make sure that the cycle was broken. I wanted to make sure that in our house going forward, that our children that we conceive through this union would not, that divorce or being a split family will be foreign to them. And that's big, because as Black people, that's like second nature, having two families, two households, separate families. You going over your daddy's house for the weekend. You're going to spend the summer at your daddy's house if he's able to be, able to pick you up, that kind of thing. That we wanted that to be so foreign and so abstract from our children, that we weren't trying to shield them from reality. We just did not want them to think that that is the norm, because there are Black families, few and far between, but there's a remnant of Black people. There's a remnant of Black families, Hispanic families, that love their spouses, love their children, that are thriving and are striving to make their homes to be a godly home, that are comprised of one man and one woman. And it's kind of sad that we got to say this now. We got to clearly identify when we talk about a marriage now. It was common nature and commonplace to know what we were talking about. Now we got to say a man and a woman, one man and one woman.
Thank y'all for watching. If you like to view the full live, you can click the link at the bottom of this video. And do us a favor. We noticed that about 56% of y'all that watch our videos are not subscribed. So please consider hitting that subscribe button and smashing that bell. It costs you nothing and means a whole lot to us. Anyways, we appreciate your time. Thank you for rocking with us. God bless y'all. Y'all take care.